I'm extremely sick, in case you guys didn't hear. This video is sponsored by Halls.
No, but I think this is cool because I think this is like just for one person.
Oh yeah, so it's like special.
I'm assuming because of the size. I haven't read it. No, I know, but I'm reading it.
So, Rest Friends, welcome to our Starbucks edition of Rest Friends. Teddy's in the car. She's gonna go change.
Oh no, I'm not showing the truck.
Teddy's gonna go get a hat so she can get her life together. But look at our Rest Friend coasters. They're so cool.
I didn't focus on it.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go. Our Rest Friend coasters. Isabel is our intern. Hello. And we're gonna test out if we can sell these or not for merch using Teddy's Starbucks drink. Oh, she got a whole box. She got the whole box. What's in the box, Rest Friend?
Oh, she got it in the box.
We're doing an unboxing. Well, we're gonna test those out on your Starbucks
Oh
drink.
my god, I just realized.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, my Starbucks cup?
Yes. So these are cardboard, and I don't think they're gonna last.
No, they're not. I'm telling you.
Isabel, let's
I
do
know
the
these things.
test.
I've been living for 26 years. I know they're not gonna work.
We're just gonna leave it there for the rest of the episode to see how it goes.
Yeah.
I think it's fine if you're using like these regular ones, but
Coasters weren't made for that.
Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with it.
so we ordered Post Malone off of Amazon. Teddy already has like 5,000 pop figures, so I don't know why she wanted more.
Correction, 3,455.
But yeah, today we're doing like a behind the scenes recording of how we typically like record, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you look like Kenny Omega.
That is not a compliment. I'm playing. He's coming. And Sergio wishes he could meet him. Oh yeah.
You could go. It's a sign up.
Yeah, but you gotta pay. And they're probably sold out already. Yep, they sold out.
Focusing on Twitter. Wow. Sold out.
Sergio's not gonna meet the love of his life.
But he already met the love of his life, right?
No, hasn't met him. We haven't met Kenny. Oh
You
wait, yeah,
haven't
we
met
have.
Kenny?
Yes, we have. You're right.
We have our schedules today, our planners. I have my notes.
Planners were easier for me when I was in high school. College, I wasn't able to.
Yeah, planners are rough.
I think I just need a
What
regular.
month are we in?
So our best friend Paula hit me up and she said that we must go to Evolve. And I'm looking into that. It's gonna be in Logan Square.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
When is it gonna be here?
I believe the last time they were here, they were in Oaklawn. So I thought it was gonna be Oaklawn again.
Oh my god.
September 25th, I believe. That's what I'm looking into right now, restaurant. You record,
Yes.
I do the
In
business.
my life together.
Oh my god, it's the first time I'm Wrestfriends.
Oh yeah, it's the first time you're officially on Rest Friends. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Rest Friend Isabel.
I'm Teddy's youngest sister. That's me. So if she talks bad about sisters, it's probably not me.
It's most likely you.
I work at Dunkin' Donuts, so no, I'm not gonna give you free sugar.
Oh, how do you feel about being in Starbucks?
I feel good because I don't have to make complicated drinks.
So Isabel is a Rest Friend. Isabel, you got a coaster. Congratulations. You get your first official merch.
Oh, I have a sticker.
Oh yeah, I have mine too on my laptop. Today's video is kind of like a behind the scenes of what we're usually doing. Usually we're at Teddy's place recording, but not today.
Not today.
It's hot, so we decided to come to
too hot.
Starbucks. Oh, it does look a little yellow. Yeah, it looks a little yellow. I don't know.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, we can't.
We can't steal people's money for this.
What about your Rest Friend t-shirt?
Isn't it cute?
It's so cute.
I may or may not be looking into tickets for Impact.
Okay.
Oh wait, right now I'm on Twitter. Trying to see if my Safari works. But I'm trying to look up tickets for Impact, Evolve, All Out, and WWE for November.
Those are gonna be expensive.
Yeah, they really are.
All right, Rest Friends, we just left Starbucks. We're on our way home after our business meeting. Isabel, it's hot, right?
Yeah.
It's so
I'm
hot.
tired.
When it hits like over 70 degrees, I can't. It's
Yep,
just,
same.
It's not for me. Teddy's hair is up in a bun. My hair's up in a bun. Everybody's up in a bun.
Everybody's hair is up in a bun.
Everybody's good to go. I'm still majorly sick, so I don't know. Restaurant, what we talk about today at Starbucks?
A lot of upcoming wrestling events
Oh.
that we're hopefully gonna be at if everything goes right.
Yeah, so we have so much coming up. We got Evolve, we got MLW, we have Survivor Series,
Impact.
Impact.
All that.
We're gonna try to go to some freelance events. We're still in need to go to Pro Wrestling Tees.
AAW.
AAW, oh my god. We talked about a lot of people that we want to interview, so hopefully we can make that happen. We'll see how that goes.
Drink your water.
Drink your water.
Drink lots of water right now.
Stay hydrated, please. Oh my god, Teddy and I talked about creating like new series, like sub-series here on our channel. So we're super excited to start that hopefully.
You guys are gonna be a part of our whole lives basically.
Oh my god, we're gonna vlog all the time.
I am an angry driver sometimes.
Wrestfriends, we've been asking you all week to leave us questions, slide in our DMs, leave us questions on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. What do you want to know about Wrestfriends? So let's get into this Q&A. So first question, what made you come up with the idea of Wrestfriends?
First we came up with the name.
Yes, we had the name before we had the concept.
I started calling her Wrestfriend way before. I started realizing that we were obviously both into wrestling. She's very good at talking. I'm not, as you guys can tell. I'm still getting used to this. I'm over here making noise with my pen. I'm making noise by tapping on the table, moving the chair.
I'll be like,
I'm so new to this. Like, how many videos have we had out and I'm still here messing up? Like,
But I think that's a learning process. Learning process for all of us. Originally, it was a podcast, right?
Yes, I wanted us to do a podcast.
Yeah. But I was like, you know what, Teddy? I think we could do more than that. I think people need to see our faces because look at us. We are beautiful. Wrestfriends came from a place of us really wanting to be able to talk about wrestling.
Yeah, we just wanted to add to that. You know, we wanted to be two other women, Mexican as well, that are out here doing nothing but loving wrestling.
Yeah, and you know what was crazy? The only time that we've been ringside, we were the only women there. And they just kind of looked at us like, what? Like, what are y'all doing here? And we were like, oh, like, we know more than y'all do.
Right, yeah. A lot of them were asking all these questions, saying like, oh, wait, who's this?
Who's that? Oh, what are they doing? And I was like, come on, how are you going to sit ringside and not know everyone there? Next question. How hard is it balancing normal life and the YouTube life? Fucking hard.
It's hard because she has a very crazy schedule. My schedule's not so crazy, but at the same time, something always comes up. You know, and she'll be like, Wrestfriend, are you free? And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I gotta do this and this and that. But you're very lenient with that. You're like, okay, well, I'm free this day. And I'm like, okay. But mostly it's her crazy schedule because she has to work. And so we try to make that work. And then not only that, we have our own personal issues, and it just doesn't always work out. But we're trying.
Yeah, and then also just setting up like things to talk about each week, or like, okay, if we didn't watch Monday night and if we didn't watch SmackDown, what are we talking about? What content are we making? And it's not just YouTube. We're trying to do stuff on our Facebook page. We have an Instagram page and we have a Twitter, and we try to keep active with as much as we can. And it's just difficult being someone who's good at social media all the time. And I know sometimes we won't post anything on our Facebook for a week. Sometimes we won't post anything on our like Instagram. But Teddy and I are always in constant communication of like how we can better ourselves, how we can better the channel, what we can do. Like Teddy and I have huge goals, but right now we're doing like little steps.
We're still doing it little by little. I don't want us to
rush into anything.
Right, yeah.
Because as we've seen, as we've like experienced, sometimes we're a little como que queremos más and we're not prepared. Like,
oh, I get
like
you.
Okay. You get me?
I see what you're saying. They give us a hand and we take an arm.
We bite out more than we can chew. Is that a thing?
I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, we bit off more than we can chew. That's what it is.
Forgive us.
Right?
We gotta know sayings from two languages, okay?
Guys,
so it's hard.
I'm thinking. How do you even say that?
I always use it as an excuse. My English is terrible because
my
I have
Spanish
to know
is so
Spanish
good.
too. No, my Spanish is bad.
So
it's
bad at
not
talking.
terrible.
Yeah.
I could talk to you in Spanish and in English. We could have a very good conversation, but I have an accent in both. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just dumb.
I don't know. That's gonna be the intro of our video. I'm just dumb.
Scratching my head.
Paula says she loves us.
Oh, I love Paula.
Okay. What is it like getting the opportunity to interview these stars? I'm getting to, like, I guess, interview like WWE like wrestlers and like other people. What you guys don't know is that Wrestfriend Teddy always helps me out with questions anytime I get an interview for WWE. I work at a radio station and they give me the opportunity to interview like WWE wrestlers because they know that I know, you know, about like life and like their stuff. They do say that like, oh, we'd rather have you interview them since you know what's going on in their lives. I get nervous, and Teddy will attest to this. She helped me out with a lot with the Seth Rollins interview that I had. I'll be like, Wrestfriend Teddy, you gotta get you and Wrestfriend Sergio, you gotta come up with some questions, cause I got like 5. I don't know, I get really nervous.
Yeah, I understand.
And it's scary, cause like, I'm like, oh my God, what if something goes wrong? What if I mess up? Oh, like technical difficulties too. You learn from each interview that you do. I think that one of my best interviews that I've had has been with Calisto, because we spoke in Spanish and in English, and he's from here. He grew up in Pilsen. He's such a good guy. He's worked with like, he's worked in schools and helping out kids with special needs. And I could not wait for that interview to come out. And there was a technical difficulty, and unfortunately that interview was lost. But I still have the experience that I gained from that loss. But it was one of my favorite ones because he just spoke Spanish and we were so cool. He was telling me about like he met his wife at a party that he didn't want to go to. I got really nervous with Elias because you never know what you're gonna get with the WWE wrestlers. Sometimes you're gonna get them not their personality, not their like character. Elias, I got his character, which I had to adjust my questions to go with Elias, as opposed to when I interviewed AJ Styles. AJ was willing to talk about his whole life. Sometimes they promote the event that they're coming to at the end, but it's just, you just never know what you're gonna get, which is something that I really like. Next question: do you think that Sasha's coming back? Sasha Banks, WWE ex tag team champion with Bailey. Do you think she's coming back?
I don't know. I feel like I'm 50-50 with that. I feel like if she comes back, I'm sure she put in a lot of demands, like, okay, if I'm coming back, you gotta let me be creatively free. Like, you have to let me do what a wrestler should be allowed to do, you know?
Well, now let's add to the fact that Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff are now in charge.
Right. I still don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. You could tell she doesn't have to say much. She doesn't have to say much for us to see that she was fed up. We were asked, what is one of your most embarrassing memories? When I was in first grade.
Mine is gonna be like that.
Oh my God, there's 2. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys real quick. There's 2 that I'll never forget. And as a kid, I was so embarrassed. Okay, one time in kindergarten.
Why did you say it like that?
How?
In kindergarten?
I said kindergarten? Kindergarten?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. In kindergarten, I said kindergarten?
I'm gonna replay it so you can hear it.
Oh my God. In kindergarten, when I was in kindergarten, my parents were both working. So my mom had a babysitter for my sister, and I had to go to school, obviously. And my mom would, my dad would go drop me off in the mornings, I guess 5:30 in the morning at my aunt's house. And one day I forgot my school shoes, so I told my cousin, I'm like, I didn't bring my shoes. And I was going to a Catholic school, so we had to be in uniform. So we went to my house, we walked to my house, trying to see if it was open. Nothing. We tried to ring on my neighbor's doorbells because we lived on the 2nd floor, so we tried to ring on the doorbell of people that lived in the basement and on the 1st floor. Nothing. Like, no one was opening, and either way upstairs would have been closed, you know, it would have been locked. So she's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, what am I gonna do? I couldn't stay at her house because my aunt was working. So I went to school in my pantuflas. I went to school.
You went to school in your pantuflas.
I went to school in my pantuflas.
What were your pantuflas? your slippers.
Slippers, there you go.
Slippers.
I think I want to remember that they were like pink and furry.
I'm sure they were. That's the design. Those are what mine are now.
But this was the 90s, so you know there wasn't that many options. I'm just playing. I don't know. I had a racist kindergarten teacher. I was gonna say kindergarten again.
Yeah, I knew. Oh
my gosh. My kindergarten teacher was racist. Yeah. She was. So anyway, but then also in first grade, one time I asked the teacher if I can go to the bathroom. And
these are the first times I'm hearing, so we're experiencing these stories together, guys.
I've never told you this. I asked my teacher if I could go to the bathroom. She said, "Yeah, girl, go to the bathroom." So I went to the bathroom.
Like that?
No. I'll be a little dramatic, okay?
Oh, I love it.
And there was only 3 floors in that school, but like the first floor, the second floor, and then the basement. All the bathrooms were in the basement because it's a small Catholic school. They didn't have like so many classrooms, you know. They only had 1 classroom for every grade. And so I went to the bathroom all the way downstairs, went to the bathroom, did my thing. I'm coming back up and I took the long way. Like my class was, let's say, on this side of the building, and I took the long way through over here, right? Because I don't know, I was a weird kid. So then I ended up seeing my cousin's class when he was in 4th grade, and I had a huge crush on one of his friends. Oh my gosh, huge crush. And I remember being so cheesy, and he was like, hey Teddy, and I was like, oh yeah, my cousin, I loved him, whatever. And I saw his friend too, so I was so cheesy, right? I went to my class, I went back to my class, I go in and I sit down, and my teacher calls me. Well, actually I'm about to sit down and my teacher calls me up, and she's like, hey, come here. She called me by my real name, which I don't like. And she's like, fix your dress. My dress was inside my underwear from behind. So when I put my underwear up, it grabbed onto it. My dress stayed tucked in there. So I was walking around school with my butt, not my butt out, like I was wearing my chonies, but my dress was inside my chonies. So I was walking like that around the school. A little first grader just walking around the school. No one told me. I was, as I grew up, I'm like, oh my God, I hope my cousin and his classmates never saw that and never told me anything, especially, you know. But yeah, my dress was inside my choni in the back. So you guys can already imagine how I was walking. Oh my God, so embarrassing.
That's a way better one than the going to school and tus pantuflas.
So embarrassing. I have so many embarrassing moments. And the girl that asked me this, we went to school together during that time. She was my best friend.
She probably knew.
I don't know if she would remember this.
Oh man. When I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade, man, we were traumatized. We got traumatized after like these things. We had a school dance.
What grade did you say?
2nd or 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah. There was a school dance, and we were in like, it was 3rd grade. It was 3rd grade.
Okay. Sawyer. Ooh.
Sawyer. Yeah.
I don't know if I should
we had this thing called the lip sync contest. So me and my class did Boy George.
Oh my God.
I'll Tumble For Ya. And my job the whole time was just to do cartwheels, right? So like I was doing cartwheels across the stage. I used to know how to do cartwheels. I was really good. Man, I wish somebody would have recorded that. I was so good. Aww. I only came out at the time. I said, I'll tumble for ya. And then I would come out doing cartwheels. Like that was the part. Like that was me. That was the star of the show.
That's what I loved about Sawyer. Their lip sync contests.
They were so good. You didn't have to sing. You were just lip singing
and dance.
Yes. But then, so that year they didn't have like a first place winner. They just did a dance for everyone who participated. So then I was a little gordita. I was a little chunky. So I was like in 2nd grade, and I had like boobs, right? So I had to get a training bra, and my training bra was like white. And I remember for the dance, I wore like a pink silk shirt, and like you couldn't tell that I was wearing like anything under. But we were like on stage in the auditorium. All the little 2nd, 3rd graders were dancing. It was from 1st grade to 8th grade. Like we all had like the same dance. And I remember they turned on the glow in the dark lights. And for those of you who don't know, when you turn on glow in the dark lights, anything that's white lights up, right? So we were all dancing, and then next thing you know, my friend is like, oh my God, cover her. And I was like, what? And like all of my friends like huddled up around me because my training bra was glowing in the dark. So I was like, oh my god, what the hell? Because it was a silk shirt, so clearly it was gonna like glow. So like you just saw like me dancing. My pants were white, and then my training bra was white. So I was like, oh my god, everyone knows I'm wearing a training bra.
Oh, that was so embarrassing.
And I was like, oh no. So then I had to run to the bathroom. I took my training bra off. And then I went back, and by the time I went back, the dance was over.
No.
It was so sad. And I was like, oh my god, I was so embarrassed. Like, más porque estaba gordita.
I'm so sad that you missed out on your dance.
On my dance because I was like chunky. That's like the story of my life. Oh my gosh,
I have another one. Can I take us real quick?
We're just gonna, this is gonna be like most embarrassing stories, Wrestfriends edition.
It really is. 5th grade. I went to the same school that she's talking about. This wasn't my Catholic school anymore. It was a very snowy morning. Very snowy. Very snowy. You remember the auditorium, right?
Yeah.
The auditorium
had a stove.
So it was a very snowy morning, and they had all these mats, you know, for you to dry your feet on or whatever. But they were already soaked because of all these other kids.
Yeah.
You know how
and that was the worst because they would just let you in and you would sit.
Yeah. You know how the auditorium, like that's where on snowy or rainy days, that's where you would wait for your teacher to come get your class. So my class happened to have they had to be seated all the way down, like on the bottom of the auditorium, where you know you had to go down that slope, and there was no mats on the slope for you to go down. They only had them in the entrance. So this was 5th grade, like I said. I go in and I'm like, oh, my class is down there. Let me go down there. I'm walking down. Sorry, I just making you some funny. I'm not too. I'm walking down, and I slip and I fall right on my ass. That hurt so bad. And I remember the older kids, 6th graders, 7th graders, they turn around and they just start laughing. They were laughing, and some people in my class were like, oh my god, are you okay? So I forgot who, you know, what adult kids comes to get me, and they're like, are you okay? I'm like, no, my butt hurts. So they take me to the office and they give me an ice pack. The ladies, they were so sweet. I remember them. The ladies gave me an ice pack to blow my butt. She's like, you want me to call your mom? I'm gonna call your mom. You look bad. I'm like, yeah, it really hurts. My mom comes, and I remember when I was leaving the office that I was going home already with my mom. My class is coming up, and some of my friends are like, hey Teddy, are you okay? And I ignored them so bad because I was so embarrassed and my butt was hurting. No, oh my gosh, the whole school saw me fall on my ass. That was so embarrassing to me in the 5th grade.
Oh my god.
So yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, the next question. They want to know, what is your favorite Mexican snack / treat?
I love churros. Listen to me all day.
Too. Are they Mexican?
Oh, I think so. Right? Churros?
They're Spanish. But Mexicans, but they're in Mexico, right?
We've claimed churros.
We claim churros because you know what? You want to colonize our country, we're gonna claim your treats. So yeah, churros are Mexican.
Churros are great, but I also throw down for a good elote, and some churros que tienen ahí, because there's 2 different types of churros. There's churros with like the sugar, like the churro factory, but then there's churros like, I guess they're called duros sometimes too, like the ones that they have, like the little chips, round ones, or like the chips. Yeah, those are, oh my god, those are my favorites. I agree, those are pretty, I mean, I can't say no to that. But my favorite treat, this is gonna sound so weird, but I wanna put it out there because it's my favorite, is pepino, cucumber. That's not Mexican.
Peel it.
Oh,
slice it off. Put some limon, put some tajin, and then grab some hot Cheetos and eat them together. The cucumber and the hot Cheetos together.
What?
You have no idea. I have some cucumber. I'm gonna prepare some for you right now.
Prepare some, yeah. Also, hot Cheetos with nacho cheese. We've claimed that. Oh my god.
Yes. But I definitely agree on the churros. I'm a huge churro person too. Like I love churros.
Yeah.
But yeah, elote. My friend recently introduced me to this other one. Oh my god, this is okay. This one's bad. Like, I don't eat this not even once a week. Like, it's been already, I want to say 3 weeks since I've eaten it because this is very bad for you, but it's so good.
What?
It's hot Cheetos with an elote in there, like preparado, elote preparado.
Yeah.
They call it papotas where we get it from.
Where there's a place where they sell them?
Yes. Like, I don't go to Michoacan and be like, hey, can you put an elote in my... No, it's not the same. I go to this place called Raspachos.
Oh,
yeah. My friend introduced me to this and it's so good, but it's very bad for you, like, think about it.
I bet, yeah.
Because they prepare the elote in the bag, like, they slap the mayonesa in there, the butter and the queso and the chile, but it's so good.
I bet you it's delicious.
It's delicious, yes.
Oh my god, that sounds so good. I bet you people are like, that sounds disgusting.
Disgusting, yeah. I'm pretty sure a lot of people think it's disgusting.
Oh, and my favorite drink always will be horchata. I don't care what. Yeah, I can drink horchata for days. I could drink it by the gallon. I love horchata.
You see, I love them all.
Favorite drink.
I love horchata. I love jamaica. My favorite to get in La Michoacana is agua de alfalfa.
Really? I've never had it.
It tastes like grass.
Food. I love flan.
Me too. Like, I'll take flan over arroz con leche.
We can talk about flan all day.
So that's enough talking about food. I think we talked about a lot of food, and we had a lot to talk about today. I'm so excited.
Who knew? Not only can we talk so much about wrestling,
we can talk about food.
We just talk so much.
Oh yeah, that's so true. Talk about anything. I love cheese, man.
Yes.
So you can talk about anything, and I'll be happy to talk to you about
good conversations, guys. Great conversations with us.
That's why we are awesome, because great personalities.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. If you're watching this video right now, just know that we love you more than anything. Thank you so much for subscribing, for all the likes, for all the shares, for all the follows. We don't have any, I don't know, it's hard to say how we feel.
Yes.
Especially with all you new people. Like, we really appreciate the love and support.
Yeah, and we're excited for you to come on the journey with us. A lot of our Rest friends that we've made, they're like, you guys are very good to us. I love the wrestling community. And I love being a part of it. It's just very wholesome and very fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to go to another wrestling show and hopefully see some of you. That would be very fun.
That would be super. Yeah, we have some hopefully some really, really cool stuff planned. Cool. Doing collabs with other people who also have wrestling channels, who also love wrestling as much as we do. So we hope that you guys stick around with us for that, because that's just going to be really, really cool. Something different for us. The Rest friend Paula might be coming, and she might do a little couple videos with us.
Yep.
We might collab with Lucha Outsiders. I don't know. It's just there's just infinite possibilities.
So much. Yeah, there are. Yeah,
and we're really excited.
I'm excited about all of that.
Yeah,
all of that.
I'm excited too. But if you liked this video, make sure that you give it a like. Make sure that you subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below on what kind of video you want to see us doing next. I know we did this Q&A.
Again, comment and talk to us about whatever, and we're gonna respond.
Yeah, we're gonna respond, guys. And make sure that you follow us on all of our social media: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and you can even follow us on our personal pages. I'll put that down below. But yeah, in our description box, you guys can see what other information we got too. We also have a website where you can read about things that we write. We are very avid bloggers. We talk about our lives. We talk about what's going on in wrestling. And make sure you visit wrestfriends.com, and you will have all of that information on there. You can even read a little bit about Paula. Paula's very good at writing too, so.
Oh, she's very good.
Yeah. I'm excited. That's Rest friend Paula for you.
Yeah, so thank you so much, guys. Until next time.
Rest friends out.